Good morning and welcome back to Area 31. It's actually very late morning, almost early afternoon. So today I am in the Cessna 152. I've decided to change from the Cessna Skyhawk G1000 to the 152 for a while. This is a slower plane. It doesn't have the nice instruments or the what do I call it? The screens that the Skyhawk does. And now I need to get rid of those two yokes. Get those out of the way. There we go. Get rid of those. And can't get rid of that one. There we go. All right, finally we got rid of that one. Okay, so we are at KMFR, my home airport here in Southern Oregon, and we're in this nice little Cessna 152. It's a slower plane, and I thought I would try that since I wanted to do some sightseeing. I'm getting ready to start this special across the country trip, and I want to do some sightseeing on a slower plane. Is going to help that out. So last night, I couldn't go to sleep. So I got up and I came out here and I started up the flight simulator and started fooling around with it. I went into the options and started going through there and kind of setting things up that I understood. And next thing I know, I've got all my instruments back. My airspeed, my compass, the engine speed here, engine speed, RPMs, flaps trim, the vertical speed, and the altitude. I want this. I had it a long time ago, and then after an update it went away, and I didn't know how to get it back. But now we got it back, so I am glad about that. Let's go in here before we take off. We're just going to fly around, kind of in the process of making sure that my microphone is going to work for a good audio. I've had nothing but trouble with it and really having a hard time with that. So I've been looking around the cockpit here. This is the parking brake, which we need to shut off. This is a throttle, but I've got the throttle control, the slider on my mouse. I've also got a Thrustmaster that I can use if I want to. So let's go ahead and we need to hit Control 1, and that'll zoom us in right here on all this wonderful stuff. But I also have all that wonderful stuff outside on the screen now, so not sure that I really am going to need that. But I think what I'm going to miss are those two, the pilot and the co-pilot screen inside. But for now, let's go ahead and throttle up. We're just going to fly around here a little bit. I flew early this morning after I made the decision to go with the 152 instead of the 172. Looks like we're close and ready to lift off here. So let's get our flaps. Alright, so I did fly early this morning. I wanted to come on here and start the plane up basically at sunup so I could have my flaps undid themselves. So anyway, I wanted to save it for an early morning deal, so when I start off on this across the country trip and my flaps are playing around with themselves there. But anyway, it's a pretty good looking plane. I want to be able to take off at sunup, and I usually get up around midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm still on that schedule, even though I no longer work. And, anyway, so this morning I took a flight over there to Mount McLaughlin. You see it up there? Just above the tail, the tall peak, the snow-covered peak. It's Mount McLaughlin. I've hiked to the top of that twice in my life, but that's over an hour for me because of arthritis. Let's point ourselves that way. So I wanted to try to familiarize myself with this plane and see if I could get it over the top of Mount McLaughlin. I was successful, and it was really beautiful up there, but it took me this entire distance from here, which is a good 30 plus miles to the west of Mount McLaughlin, to finally get over the top of it. And it is so beautiful up there. Really nice. Anyway, I barely made it over the top. I had to start climbing like right here to get to 10,000 feet. That's where the top is at. So anyway, had fun doing that. So when we do take off on our trip across the United States, I'll be following this road right here. You see that? That's 62. And we'll go out here to White City, and then we'll take a left, or we'll take a right, and we'll start at Highway 140. And 140 will take us right past Mount McLaughlin, and eventually we'll be able to get all the way to New York City. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I can start that tomorrow. So this is just kind of a test to see how my microphone and the video is doing. Unfortunately, with this new microphone I bought, it's a HyperX Quadcast. I have to use two different computers. I have to use one computer for the audio, which is my first HP, and this one, which is a gaming laptop, which is my second HP, and this is the video, and I'm using the program that it comes with, the gaming bar, the Xbox gaming bar. If anybody knows if there's a better way to film both video and audio, please let me know down in the comments. I know that is an issue. If there's something better I could download or buy or whatever. Anyway, it seems to be working pretty good. I did my sumo this morning. My other YouTube channel is Grand Sumo Highlights from Japan. The November and final tournament of 2022 just started. Today was day 2 of the tournament, and it was really great. I filmed that, and the audio finally came out good. The day 1 was pretty terrible. Day 2 came out pretty good. So I'll be filming that every day for the next 13 days until the tournament is over. So anyway, let's do a circle here. I love sumo. I'm not really sumo sized. I'm not tall enough to be sumo sized, but I look like I'm sumo sized. But I love sumo wrestling, and I would love to go there, go to Japan and see it live. I don't know if that would ever happen for me.
Bedford Tower, Cessna Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf,
anyway,
Sierra,
I just love watching sumo. So. Japanese
Eugene
sumo
approach
wrestling.
Cessna Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra.
Anyway, I think we've done our test, and
southwest of Medford,
I think this is going to be a good plane
requesting flight following.
Let's see if we can get up here and look out the dashboard and take a look out there's the right side here.
Squawk Tree,
Cool
66 Tree,
plane.
Cessna,
I think I'm
X-Ray
going
Golf,
to enjoy
Sierra.
this. The one thing I couldn't find in this plane was a landing gear up or down, or anyway, to retract and put down the landing gear. I couldn't find it. I don't think
Roger,
the other
Cessna,
Cessna had
X-Ray
it
Golf,
either.
Sierra.
So I don't know. So I don't know where that's at. I don't know if it's going to be necessary to do that. But I run out here real quick. You can see the landing gear looks like it's probably fixed, doesn't it? It looks pretty fixed there. The rear ones, they look like they don't retract. I'm not sure about that probably get shot. Anyway, we got the usual guys in there. Anyway, hope you'll join me for more fun and games here. There's Mount McLaughlin way over there. I made it over the top of that thing this morning. That was pretty cool. So, anyway, that's going to be it for now. And I'll try to land this thing. Video is way too long. So hope you'll join me for some fun games here on Area 31. Thanks for watching.